following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
So you rolled low.
Oh, doing diplomacy.
Yeah, what were you rolling?
Oh, that's truth sense. Oh.
Oh, okay.
You know, you reported a number. If that had been me, I'd be like, no, that's the number you gave me. But then you're like, oh, that's actually a way higher number. Then I'd be like, oh, so you're cheating.
It's 44.
Oh, we didn't do the guessing thing. I guess 44. So, because of Vix.
Hello. I should be watching my screen.
I'm just walking around on the roof.
He's moonwalking. That's awesome.
Wouldn't that be easier for Turians?
Yes.
He's not on a moon.
How can I help you, ma'am?
Yes, so I'll ask those general questions that were... Because I've got to get through so many of them, it's going to...
Have you potentially been
Is
being catfished?
Is he being catfished is what I'm essentially going to...
Well, he's going to be like, no, I haven't done anything like that.
So you talked to no one?
I mean, the only people I know, friends and family, but no romantic dalliances across the... I'm single.
What about a large inheritance?
Really?
No, I don't fall for those. Those are always scams.
So you have been getting.
So you have been getting them?
But everybody gets those, don't they, through the extranet? Oh, look, I've this large inheritance. I need you to transfer X amount of credits into my... No, not falling for it.
Oh, Prince Ngongo will never be able to get rid of this fortune.
Poor guy. He's been trying for years and nobody wants to share it. Just so sad.
Yeah. Cannot work out how to buy stamps.
So yeah,
So he's not so... Oh, yeah, so I'll go through and check all these people.
You just give me a general diplomacy roll to cover a group of people.
44.
He took it off you again. There's twice he's taken it from you.
Well, I mean, you've gotten to 44 like 3 times lately. It's kind of impressive.
Or cheaty.
And the one time I didn't say it, you got to 45. So,
Like in D&D, in order to ensure that there's no cheeky bullshit going on, everyone has to keep rolling until they get a failing number.
that seems fair.
It proves there's no cheating.
I'd never be able to tell because I can't tell whether it's like, you rolled high, you win. You rolled low, you win. Fuck you, Cicely.
I never have
to re-roll.
That's actually like one of the DM tricks. If you think someone's being sussy with their reports, you just say, "Oh, what'd you get?" And they're like, "Oh, this number." It's just like, "Oh," because like you usually tell when people start asking like, "What's my target?"
What did you get to?
44.
Again, nice.
I rolled a 12, so yeah.
You get to your 13th person. He is a...
Batarian?
Yes, he is a Batarian. He's a maintenance worker who works on the
kind of guy who has
mostly on
access
the
to
trucks
everywhere.
and vehicles they use in mining. And he's like, oh yeah, there's this Quarian girl who's been messaging me the last few days.
Christina Vos Bums.
Collect.
Oh, yes. So what does she, what does she ask of you? I mean, I know it's a bit personal, but...
She wanted some,
Photos?
pictures of, showing my strong, muscles from working on all those vehicles.
I bet you they look really good.
You want me to take my shirt off?
No, I would love to see the photos, though.
Oh, sure, of course. Let me just
Just
You want the
remove the
photos
dick
she
pics.
sent back,
Rest
or-
is sorry, interested in muscle pics.
It's in them all, yes. Just
Oh, I guarantee you there's at least one dick pic in there. No! No! I don't
Is
like
there?
it!
Now I'm
roll for a dick pic.
That's below half, yeah.
It's a muscle, I guess.
And then he's like, oh shit.
I'm actually concerned about the Quarian photos he sent back.
It's just the
So
same.
there's a very curvy Quarian who's in like a mix of it's like a mix of pink and white, but she's got like transparent parts to her suit.
She's
What
taking your idea.
What a slut!
Wait, curvy? She's fat?
No, she's not plump, Robert Jordan style.
I seriously think he didn't mean plump.
Yeah.
I mean, let's say it is plump Robert Jordan style. It's not plump in the standard.
Another thing to keep your eye out for is anytime he mentions a woman having very large or expressive eyes, because he means tits.
It's so fucking funny.
It's so fucking funny when you work it out. You're like, wait. Go back to book 1 when he first describes Moiraine.
Yeah.
Go on,
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, and she's got a few like sort of teasing images. There's one of her draped across a small Quarian fighter that looks kind of similar to some of the ones you guys would have blown up.
My fighter.
How old? How old is the photo?
How old is the photo?
It should have a date of like.
Yeah, here's the thing: if you actually check the dates,
I'm
down,
doing that for that very reason.
some of these are quite old.
Okay.
So she's probably fat now and old.
Not that old, but they go back months. But
Check for Instagram filters. You, as an Asari, would know what.
I'll send it to you and you look it all up. You're better at me to.
I mean, I currently do have nothing to do.
I'll send you these photos. Hold on.
Muscle guy.
Did not send the dick pic.
Muscle guy. Muscle guy.
Nice.
Muscle guy. Muscle guy. Muscle
Save that
guy.
for us.
Hideous
No,
form,
delete that fucking
slut,
thing.
Okay, let's digitally analyze the pictures.
I'll send back. There is one more, but I don't think you really want it. It's a
Okay.
bit small.
You know, I can zoom and enhance.
And
I don't think you want to enhance this.
that.
Look at running theme of photos.
I just see like a whore and a muscle guy.
Getting less and less clothes on.
How does a Quarian whore do that?
No, the muscle guy.
Yeah, we only have like 2 clothes.
So yeah, okay, make a roll to
Yeah,
analyze.
in this picture, he only has 2 clothes on.
Both socks.
But yeah, it's where the sock is, or one of them is.
On his nose.
Yeah, sure. Make a roll for your photo analyses.
He's an elephant.
What is this decryption?
Yes, actually.
Hey, it's almost like I do this a lot. Okay, so that's gonna. Oh, Jesus.
It's gonna be Jesus.
38.
Jesus is here.
42?
What are you analyzing them for?
I don't know. Enhancements. Fakeries.
No, they appear to be all. There doesn't seem to be any manipulation in them whatsoever that you can tell.
These look clean, or I'm not a former porn photographer. I'm not, don't ask.
So then I'll carry on and see if there's anyone else that may have also been catfished, because there probably is.
Okay. I'm carrying over your previous roll. There is no one else who seems to have had anything like this happen. Or at least nothing that they've bitten on.
Who's the one that's going to get the manifest changed to make it look like they've got enough war to...
I'll do that. I've got nothing but time on my hands. Let's just presume Zalo actually bothered to make use of the resources he has for his operation here, and then I'm going to go do that.
So you're going to go suggest basically to the head foreman to
Yep. The
or chief
four-head man.
administrator, basically, to
The four-eyes, four-head foreman.
and be like, yeah, that's a good idea.
I know it is. It's one of mine.
Humble guy, aren't you?
Nah, I stole it from Zalo.
You stole your humility from Zolo.
Yeah, I had to get it from somewhere. And he's got bags of it. I don't know why. Once he personally saved an entire race. Like cars going around a track, not a group of people sharing a single heterogeneous commonality.
I think they're going to make an intelligence roll for him.
Wait, these Zalo?
Oh, there we go.
Feared by all.
No.
Fear Bible.
I have another idea if I'm going to do that.
The Thousand Swords trick.
I don't know what that is, but
You put a bunch of crates right beside a mirror.
Oh no, I was thinking of just putting actually a bunch of crates, but empty ones, in the backs of the trucks, but then just putting ore on the top, so it looks like the trucks are fuller than they are.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's nothing but a top layer of ore with empty crates underneath.
Yeah, we used to do that every time the Quartermaster General came round to inventory our supplies.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Why? He's not around.
No.
Not anymore.
He got done for embezzling.
He got done for embezzlement.
They're not even selling all these supplies.
Well, you could have pinned it on someone.
I suddenly feel like I need to do more inspections. If you'll excuse me.
I think so
You
too.
probably do. I'm helping. I'm being helpful and handsome. More handsome than you.
Very much so.
Bonus handsome, still got fixed face.
I'm wearing a helmet.
But you
I've got to get rid of this fixed face.
someone just shoot me in the face.
Look at me jamming up in the helmet.
Just like fucking women keep hurling themselves at my feet. I'm getting letters from clearly dripping wet people.
Your wife.
My wife. Ooh.
Yeah, so, is there anything else? Like, once you guys have completed your mechanical doodads and installed them?
I can't think of anything else. Personally.
How well are you hiding them?
That's always the thing.
Have we at least like tarped over the trucks and stuff like that so they can't see that they're not full?
No, they just came up with a solution to that.
There's a
is
guy.
to put-
What he's going to do is he's going to make them not full.
Smart.
That is true. We have to make some kind of check to hide these devices.
Yeah.
What kind of check would that be?
I feel like we should put an immobilizer on the truck.
I just feel like it's
Yes.
slightly
Well, at least
detailed.
that.
I will also do that
Immobilizer on the your trucks.
on the ore trucks. That can be remotely activated.
Yeah.
Real quick, who has the greatest sleight of hand?
I have none of it.
Natural 20.
Oh, damn. Bean.
If this dies, I'm going to call it my Sean Bean.
I'm rocking a +4, but I don't think you can use it without it being trained.
I should get a borrowing area.
Nope,
I figured
you can't.
too. I missed out on that when they came
I
out.
can.
You can, but yeah. Yeah, I can't use it at all.
So it's going to have to be you to make that check. Because I can't use it either. Rosa's going to have to hide these things by merit of Jack of all trades.
And I got
Well,
a mighty 12.
Would you rather it be by the merit of Jack of all trades or Cleopatra 2525?
You might know what that is.
Yeah, I don't.
Used to be a double feature.
What was the other?
It had Victoria Pratt in it, so it wasn't good.
I'll take your word for that.
So you got to, was it 12?
Yes.
What did you roll to get to that?
An 8.
Okay.
That's not bad. It's prosperous. It's just good.
And then another one for the ones close. That'll do for the main facility ones, and then another one for the security area, the barracks
that's
area.
better.
And then a 15.
That's better. Sweet.
I guess that's one hole we have in our skill composition, because no one seems to have sleight of hand.
I was using it a lot until we learned that at some point
skill.
along the way you could only use it if trained, and I
Yeah.
don't think it was originally that.
Ah,
Because my class mentions that we should be using it,
But doesn't it?
But it is not a class skill.
Right.
So it must have...
One of those things that if you knew it was trained at the start,
I would have... I mean,
taken it.
I mean, next level up, I'm just going to drop 1 point in it so I can at least make rolls.
Yeah.
Because I used to do it, so... And then I believe that since it goes off Dex, that's probably all I'm going to need.
Yes.
And then all I have to do is convince him every time it's a form of attack so I can add my BAB.
No, you just
They
want
do
to
it
add
aggressively.
You're adding the Dex score, right?
They do it with ruthless aggression.
Yeah, some
That
battle
becomes an attack.
some razor
Yeah, that
sharpened
misses.
cards. Razor sharpened cards.
I tried to get a set of those made. It would cost me 350 New Zealand dollars 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And then, so as you guys are wrapping up, you see Bartek comes out and there's two other guys holding a huge rolled up thing, like one carrying each end, and they approach Logan.
Oh,
Unless you're visible.
Thanks, I just put one out.
No, it's a big. We get sandstorms around here sometimes, and they pull them over the ships. We're wondering if you wanted this to cover your ship.
Yes.
You might want to still park it somewhere a little further away, but
Oh, certainly. Where's Rover? Rover! I know I could have just called you on the comms, but apparently we're not doing that today for some reason.
Why?
It's Zalo's decision.
I even did that. Let's see. Kill me. Kill me.
Okay.
But make it quick.
I'm used to
No.
working alone.
I don't come out down to your job and tell you how to flip burgers. I mean, I guess I probably don't have to. It's not exactly rocket surgery. Rover, let's go park the ship further away. We can all stay here and look out for the thing. And we got a big tarp to put over it.
Do you want a hand to do that?
We've got rockets. You stay here and ask the questions of the people. I know. I mean, it's either that or you have to be around Zalo. Your choice, gentlemen.
so yeah, they'll help hold the thing beside your ship, or if you want to load it in. What's that?
We've got a load lifter.
Oh man, we could have been like those adventure. Colonel Adventure and his train of.
Ah, yes,
bears.
Colonel Adventure.
I'll take one of these out trucks to pick you up. Oh.
What? It's not like we don't have jetpacks.
Coming to the rescue.
Spanish words. Yeah, it's not
You
even
load the top
relevant
on.
anymore.
You load the tarp onto the ship, park. What, a couple of k's away? Or
Yeah. It's not like you couldn't stand to lose a little weight. You're always complaining about your carrying capacity.
Good point. There's that.
And your carrying capacity would be slightly more if you didn't have that badunkadunk.
Right, pauses. walks back onto the ship, ditches the fucking heavy weapon, and comes back with a sniper rifle.
The same weight.
It is, but that will make a pinprick hole in Aquarian, so.
He might be able to fit his
Their
dick
one
through it.
weakness.
I mean, unless there's Zala,
Turn their suit.
who
Must have
wouldn't need to.
This is molecularly small.
If only Zalo hadn't looked up the rules last session.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You gypped us, mate.
So then we both grab one corner of the thing and just rocket pack over the
Oh.
ship. Yeah. Boom.
Oh, yeah, down on the
Man,
other side.
plays like a moron.
Are we supposed to stake this down?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got little rings that are actually like that. Sort of big.
And Rosa will just continue to stand there and hold it, going,
Stakes
"I don't
to-
have stakes."
Little stakes inside it. They were wrapped up in a
Oh,
bag.
hold it still. I'll make sure the beast never rises again.
Foul spawn, to hell's heart I stab thee!
Making other references to Helsing. Van Helsing, not the cartoon. Not the Chinese cartoon.
Is that an Underworld reference? I think I get that.
Hey, there we go. Sure.
The most ancient of Earth vampire films.
Twilight.
Oh, fuck.
The oldest known progenitor of the vampire craze.
Well, the others were destroyed in the sun for some reason.
No. I have remorse.
With left with spud vampires, no.
Remember when Anne Rice was the worst thing to happen to the vampire?
Yeah.
Man, I want to go back to that. Bring back Lestat.
Okay, so you secure the ship, sort of. You put the tarpaulin over it, and boost your way back.
Sure. First of all, I pick up a drum of replacement fuel for jetpack.
Should we use the jetpacks to just bonus cover it in dust so it looks like it's old? Been there a long time?
Yee.
And another thing you could do is make it wet, and then it would stick to it. But it's a big area. I don't know how much access to water you guys would have.
What are you looking at me?
Oh, we need you to lick something.
There we go.
There's no hole around.
I could do the accent.
Because Logan's way, Bartek will come up to Tiala after some time while you guys are probably on the way back.
And I'll still talking to people, yep.
Yeah. Can't find your commander anywhere, but
He would have moved the ship.
we just got communications. They've just come in through the relay.
Thank you.
They're about 2 to 3 hours away.
Steady.
I'll send that through to Logan. Well, third on the BattleNet now. 2 to 3 hours.
Oh, hi, we're updating to the BattleNet now? Huh.
I was literally doing that before. Like the first thing I did.
These sound like defensive aspersions.
And you sound like Morty.
Hey,
Oh, jeez! I really did that before!
did that, Logan? Oh, jeez.
You know what? Fuck you! You're such a piece of shit! You think you're so much smarter than everyone else, but I didn't see you planning this!
Yeah, I didn't see you planning it either.
There, I just held down both sides of your conversation. What's it like?
That's great. I don't have to do anything.
I'm done taking up your time, carry on.
So I updated you guys.
Ah, we're doing that now, are we?
Stuck in a
We
loop.
got back
Full
round
circle.
again. Oh, jeez.
Oh, I put on the other net for Zalo to see.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, we're on the subnet now.
I haven't
not the
finished
DOM net,
designing it, but I have like an overarching net thing where we've got the battle net for the actual Sidewinders, and then there's like what did I call it? The weenie net?
Yeah.
Our battle net.
Then there's also the other BattleNet,
For
which
the penguins.
Club Penguin.
And then we can get rid of it at some point.
Was
Not
it
real sad about it.
Was Club Penguin the one where pools closed, or was it Habbo?
That was Habbo.
Habbo.
Yeah. Pool's closed due to
AIDS
AIDS.
in the pool.
That was a
So
classic.
did you end up sending? I can't recall if you ended up doing it or not.
Just
Sending
Connie,
Connie a
Yeah,
message.
yeah, formulated and sent that at the start of our whole shtick.
Let's see. She gets updated. We stay out of the cold.
You know what? Yes.
no. See,
Us terrorists hang
asked her
together.
for help, not us.
Sure, makes
It's
sense.
to keep with Corians.
Yeah.
Corians for life. Can I kill?
Yeah,
We probably could.
it should actually be fairly easy. He's a Quarian.
I'm still in my suit together. What are you doing?
Yeah, and then she just goes, biotic, your suit, there's a hole, fuck you.
Yeah, there we go.
And then you just go, there's not 10%, I'm fine.
So Zalo will give a call.
Zalo speaking.
Hi, I just got in to a convoy and got your message.
That ship is slow.
I've been reading over, well, I say just, but 5-10 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
I've been reading over everything you've sent. You're gonna want to. The first thing they'll probably take out is the communications dish, just in case. That way, nobody can get out a rescue signal.
Right, because they don't know our ship is here.
Hmm.
They also don't know that their ship will be my ship.
Yeah.
There's a good chance they'll use that. Is that military vehicles actually?
Yes, we have dealt with that.
Okay, so if it's Team Beta, they'll probably shoot it behind them and take out the barracks first.
Good luck with that.
And I thought that might be a thing they tried to do. They've set it to be immobilized once they...
They'll take
Just fire
control
it up.
of the turrets and get them to shoot each other.
which we've hopefully disabled their ability to do. I thought that they might try and eliminate the radar dish at the same time. That
And they'll probably use the tank to shoot the radar on the roof corner.
Good luck with that.
And then
It's not
turn it
loaded.
around to shoot at the security.
well, we double secure them. We pulled the ammo blocks out of that tank.
Should have left one included in.
They'll leave the bridge alone because they'll want to get the ore out to their ship.
Yeah, all loaded up on trucks apparently.
Looks like the turrets can't shoot at the ground, so they'll probably rely mostly on somebody who doesn't have the weapons capabilities will probably use the tank.
That's a
And
shame
then-
because you need heavy weapon skill to fire a tank.
And then the heavies will rock in with the flamer and probably a grenade launcher or rocket launcher.
And try and secure
And the rest will probably just mow down who's ever left with small arms.
I'm thinking. Why am I thinking that the heavies are best dealt with by you and I, and you can try stasising the people who hack the doodads?
So with the heavy, it was stated that they are easily distracted.
Oh, I won't be there. I'll be on the ship.
Yeah,
right.
and because it's the other one that you're going to be calling and saying, "Oh, change your mission, go and attack over here," and they'll go off to their trap. That's two of them, isn't it? Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
The heavy, theoretically, the ones who should be electrocuted from the tank.
They may put mining charges along the underside of the crevice on the building side. At the end, they'll probably want to detonate them and make the whole thing collapse on itself, so there's very little evidence
We'll
left
have them
of
catch it
anything.
before then.
Well, if any of them go over there, then just
Yeah.
stop them.
Exactly.
Get
They
back
could
and be
use
Zalo.
the tank, but the tank's probably not got enough firepower to take down that mountain.
not in a short amount of time.
But they won't do that until they've got as much ore out of there as possible. They may strike they'll probably strike at a time when it's quietest, probably at night when miners are in the barracks and everybody's on low alert.
My main concern with the miners is when we're waiting until they start to strike. Are they going to mop up the people in the miners in the barracks first, or would they do it on the way out?
If they're going to do it at night, they will probably sleep alongside the miners. They will wake up early. They will slit the miners' throats in their sleep.
That's what I was worried about.
Well, if I take the ship pretty much as soon as they fuck off into the thing,
We could force
then
them to
with that,
act
well, we
earlier.
could get the confirmation that these are the people we think they are, and then preempt the whole darn thing.
Basically, we have to preempt it, but we also need to prove that they are.
Yeah.
So I'll put up on the BattleNet just while I'm still on the call. We have to kick this off in some way before their intended time, which would likely be tonight, as they would have hands on the rest of the miners before we could really act.
Oh, I didn't put this on the
You
net.
have their ETA.
Is this her?
Is
The
that her?
real slutty one. The real slutty photo.
Oh my
It
god.
looks like it might be Riseikau Vaswana.
Looks like her.
That's
More
what I'm
further than
saying.
I would
You
like to
have
see.
So,
Serious.
I mean, it's her body shape. You haven't seen her that revealed before, but
Yeah.
I can see her skin. Ooh.
So it looks like her shape.
Why does it look like a Shutterstock image that we've just tinted and like warped slightly?
Worried about the integrity of that ship that's curved slightly behind her.
did you have an ETA on
2 to
their
3.
arrival?
2 to 3. They
And
just
just
hit. They just
check
got out the
something.
relay.
And you. So after they arrive, assuming it's about, we'll say it's 3 hours, sun will go down in that area of the planet approximately 2.5 hours after that.
Okay. Put that up.
They also haven't got the facilities to house quarantines. Did you tell her that?
No, yeah, because we figured that out afterwards. I don't have to tell her now. They don't exactly have a lot of facilities to house quarantine, so they could sleep them in the bunks easy, in the suits, but they would likely be using their ship for other things. Of course, they won't be here long enough to really make use of many facilities.
They might post guards to watch them the first night too, so they'll probably try and find some way of dealing with the guards if they want to, kill the other.
We'll just have to hit them before they manage to pull anything off.
I'm just assuming that the Batarians wouldn't trust them enough to.
They were going to post guards if they were going to and from the ship, just from scans and the like.
If only we were able to engender some help
Of
from
course.
the Turian side as well.
If a small amount of
Well, they
guards
know
went
about
with
it,
them to
so-
the ship,
Batarians wouldn't.
But they'll be asking not to.
it would be easy to deal with those guards on home turf.
But they're going to have to go back to the ship to get the weapons anyway.
Don't eliminate the possibility too that these are Batarians we're talking about. They could try and pull something even on Team Beta.
That's true.
They might just want to sell them off to slavers or something.
I don't know.
Funnily enough, apart from the fact that they might try to keep a hold of their gear, we wouldn't have too many problems with that.
They probably wouldn't make their move straight away if they are as desperate for miners as the news would be to believe. So they probably try and use them while they can, and then when they got reinforcements of actual Batarian miners from Batarian territory, instead of letting them go, that's probably when they'd pull a fast one on them, and then
Well, they won't be here for that long.
no. Beyond that, I can't see anything else off the top of my head.
It's actually a good point that I've just overheard. So once you're done with him, I want to place a call through to General what's his name, Tachanka,
General Tuchanka?
Oraka, Owaka.
Oh, Septimus Oraka?
Yeah. You know, the guy who's been dealing with all of this.
Well, if that's it, we better get back to work.
Okay, good
Safe
luck.
flying,
I'll send another message once I'm actually at the Citadel.
of course.
Honey out.
Put any relevant information up on the BattleNet I didn't specifically mention before, just to cover my tracks.
Cover your ass.
My ass.
Now he remembers that, smoking.
Oh, right. There were guys that came to the planet with.
Oh, that's the rest of my team. Oh,
If only there was, I could get help in these tasks from someone else. Or should I say someone dog?
So now that that's been updated, is this when Logan is
Yes.
now sending the
Yes.
message to
No, I'm
General?
calling.
You're calling, okay.
he's been handling those jobs.
Office of General Septimus, how can I help?
Hi, can I speak to the general, please?
He's not in a meeting right now, so yes.
Mm-hmm. You didn't fool me for a second, I heard that all.
I'll transfer you through now.
Thank you. Well, they didn't even ask who I was. Well, great security you got there,
Caller
General.
ID.
I said, shut up and wait. I'm talking to someone important.
Septimus.
Oh, no, I'm not.
No, I'm Septimus.
Oh, good. That's the guy I'm trying to get hold of.
Who is this?
Logain.
Centurious?
Yeah.
Oh, how can I help?
So if we're right, we're about to bust a bunch of Quarian ne'er-do-goods. We were trying to roll over the Batarian half of that mining thing.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. The Batarians are probably going to try and enslave them. Because if I was a Batarian, I would. You know, free labor, that sort of thing.
I see, yes, okay.
And I don't know if you wanted them or not. You might want to prepare to lodge an extradition request.
I want them stopped. I don't approve of them being